Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we'll play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by just watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal characters or adjust their next skill checks, force them to say silly lines, or just wreak havoc on the story. Tonight we're playing Riffs by Palladium Books. And with us we have Michael playing as Rembrandt Brown, the Weapon X super spy. Next we got Chance playing as Felix, the human totem warrior. We've got Dave as
Kier,
Kier, the dragon youngling. And myself playing as Alustercraft, the human princess Psi Nullifier.
and I have to do something real quick, but I will be back in a moment.
And to mitigate the will of the fates, we have Julian as our GM.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Now, tonight's episode is Through the Looking Glass. Our heroes had finally found the secret laboratory of Psionics Corporation in Madhaven, while seeing some very weird stuff. And not only the illusions and ghosts that they've been messing around with since arriving at Madhaven, but also dimensional disturbances, the like of even which the Voyager had never seen before. And felt, for that matter, he was parted into four and collected again, which he found very uncomfortable. As you entered the secret laboratory, you also experienced the memories of what apparently had happened before the cataclysm in this place. Something that apparently was very closely related to the cataclysm. Many different time periods, well, same time period, but times in that period were shown to you. And you found out that apparently they were getting close to success in Project Jumpstart. As ventured into the core of this facility, you found what appeared to be a control room with a lot of very dead people. And as you investigated this, another memory occurred where you saw your, goal target, so to speak, Dr. Killian, disguised as Dr. Cole, demanding his vengeance in the room of a great device apparently meant for controlling dimensional disturbances of some sort. You also noticed, apparently that one of the professors was a true Atlantean that hid in the corner while all of this was happening. As you finished this vision, you all went to the device to see what happens when you touch it, apparently. You object read it a bit, saw some more stuff, and you also noticed something that was not so much hiding as lurking, which was a monstrosity of what appeared to be 4 merged bodies and 1 face. That turned out to be Professor Killian, that apparently was shapeshifting himself to death. You helped him along. Quite well, I might add. Well, some fumbles were made. Some heroic deeds were not quite as heroic as they wanted to be. However, you survived and made sure he would bother no one again. But when that happened, you noticed that in the control room, the woman that had apparently been following you on the top of the houses in Madhaven, the Sunaj assassin, was about to press a button. You also noticed that Dr. Forsyth was missing. Because apparently the Sophia who wanted to protect him looked at something completely different than what was behind her at that time. But I'm sure we'll get back to that. A great blue light occurred, which most of you recognized as a rift, but this apparently seemed like something more. And you were propelled through the dimensions, mostly alternative Earths, and ended up in a Ferris wheel at night in Coney Island, in what seemed an abandoned Coney Island. Now, as you sit in this Ferris wheel and look over a very empty New York, you begin to notice that it's quite cold. Especially because you're not really wearing anything. None of your equipment is with you, except for one thing. The ring of flowers on Remy's hand. You also notice, well, Chance and Felix and Kier notice that this is not a world like Rift's Earth. You feel weak. That the magic energy is far, far away. The gods are not really on this Earth, so to speak. So changes will be made.
Oh.
So I no longer have my database?
You know nothing except the ring.
I'm no longer super powered?
You probably all get flashbacks put for all the piles of clothing and equipment you've been noticing at the base you just left.
How about the dragon?
Well, the dragon was in human form, so...
Yeah, but I don't feel so good. This feels weird.
So I go through the clothes and see
Spirits
if I
have
find
abandoned me.
I see if I can find my equipment.
well, there's nothing where you are now, but you remembered the clothing back in the base. You are now in a Ferris wheel.
I need to find my spirits, because they are apparently not here.
As you try to open yourself to the spirit world, you notice that this place is almost empty of such things. You do sense something far away, but you're not sure what, and it's weak.
I scan the ground for that hidden location we were at the other base. Is that there's still a trap door that leads down?
You do notice that there are some maintenance tunnels, but they are much more shortened than the ones you noticed in the outskirts of Mad Haven. They seem to be actual maintenance tunnels and not connecting to some secret lair.
Fuck. So I'm in my birthday suit.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
I want to try something. Where we're at, is there debris anywhere around?
Not really debris. It seems more like it's just closed down, more like a great big accident.
Okay.
The amusement park still stands. It's just there's no people, there's no lights on, all the rides are shut down.
Okay. First off, I want to use telepathy and pick something and just lift it up, just testing that out.
Telekinesis, you mean?
Telekinesis. Yeah, I'm sorry. Can't believe I...
It does work, but you use... no. That's your psychic power you use.
Psychic, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then there is no change. That works.
Okay, so that's fine. Let me mark that off real quick.
I'm saying...
And...
Michael, sorry?
I say out loud that maybe in the maintenance tunnels, we might find a utility closet that might have some uniforms or clothing that we can try to dress up in.
Do we see or hear any other signs of life, people?
No. You do notice further into the city that there is some activity, but not nearly as much as you would expect, it being New York.
So I want to head towards the service entrance to the maintenance tunnels.
Are there any
You climb
curtains or blankets or ribbons or banners or anything since we're on Coney Island?
probably down below once you get down the Ferris wheel. But Rembrandt, you also climb down the Ferris wheel towards the maintenance tunnels.
I can jump and then turn intangible. Gravity doesn't hurt me.
Oh, you could do that if you want to. Then you'll probably leave the others behind, but fair enough. You see him disappearing into the ground. Who else climbs down the Ferris wheel?
I don't climb down yet, but I do want to try. I cast a Globe of Daylight.
Ah, that's the magic one.
Yeah.
You spend double PPE on that.
Ew, I don't like like this place.
And it seems a bit dim.
I will, when given the opportunity, I'm going to grab a curtain or blanket or banner or something to give to the princess because she's probably freaking out about being naked, and me, I don't care.
Well, you're probably gonna find a banner on some of the former stalls, the shooting galleries and such, like, kind of like a toga. Yes, and Illustra, I assume you await
Yes.
the toga?
Of course.
Do you do anything else while awaiting the toga?
No. No, I mean, I just look around, but...
So all my clothing is gone.
Yep.
What about my backpack with stuff?
Everything. No equipment at all.
Not that I had much, but all right, I'm going to start climbing down too.
It's not really a problem for any of you, really. But while you're doing that, Remy, you disappear through the
No,
concrete and down
I
into
just
the
wait
tunnel.
till I hit the ground and I go intangible since gravity doesn't hit me.
Yeah, and do you want to disappear down into the
I'll
tunnels,
wait
or
till
do you
I'll
just...
wait till we move as a unit.
Fair enough.
But I'll scan the area
Then-
to make sure we're out of danger and there's no one, observing us or scoping us.
Doesn't seem... There is a few birds here and there, just landing on the rooftop. But other than that, there's no movement near you. As far as you can see anyway, not even below ground or in the stalls or anything. Yeah, there's a couple of rats here and there. You do notice as you're scanning the area, a couple
I got a
of
couple of nuts. I
crumpled-
hope they don't go after.
Yeah, you see some crumpled newspapers floating around where you notice that on the front page it says Preserver Party wins by a landslide.
What does does it say a date? Does it say location?
It does say it's the New York Times, and the date is... sorry for my lack of knowledge of elections for the state, but right after the election usually is in 2002, a month after the elections.
Oh, so we went back even farther than his time. Okay.
It would be November, general elections.
Yes. Thank you. You live far away in my brain.
Okay.
Where are the people?
Don't know.
Someone
Maybe
has-
in the city.
What about that touch object thing?
Oh, object read?
Yeah, someone has an
I can-
ability to do that. Maybe we can get an impression.
Yeah,
Right.
I can do that. And
And I'm gonna head
I
towards
will.
down to get some clothes.
Yeah.
So we can blend in whatever environment we're in. It's probably the likeliest thing we should do.
So you go search for some maintenance uniforms or something like that.
Correct.
Cool. Give me a perception test just to see how long it'll take
Yeah.
you.
No, that's not gonna. My perception sucks.
Oh, you'll make it no matter what. It's just make sure how long it'll take you to find
A
it.
2.
Oh, it'll take you a while.
Yeah.
It'll give you a couple of object reads.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to do one object read on. Let's see, hold on a second.
A hot dog stand.
No, I'm going to do object read on the control console for the Ferris wheel.
Sure. Well, roll me a percentile.
Okay, that should be. Am I going for impressions, images, or present?
Clear in my fucking eyes.
Up to you.
Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I'm going to go with images.
Images, yes.
So that's 48 plus 4, that's 52, plus 9, that's 61.
Sure.
Okay. Slash.
Hey.
Nope.
No. You do get a lot of flashing images that it's been a while since there's been people here, but you can't really tell how far.
Yeah.
But it seems to have been empty for some while. That's kind of the only thing you get from that.
Hmm.
Well, in the meantime, you now have a toga with "Shoot the Duck" in the front of it.
Okay.
Illustra.
Well, I mean, I will. I guess I'm still in the Ferris wheel. Is that where I'm at still?
If you want to, you could climb down if you want to.
I'll climb down and kind of scope things out a little bit. I really don't know what we're looking for, but I know we're not where we were.
Felix is looking for
Definitely.
spirits because the only way that he knows that he's going to be able to get back is hopefully a spirit bridge, kind of like the ones that saved the Native Americans before the first cataclysm happened. So that's his current goal. Find the spirits.
Well, goes without saying you find no spirit bridge. However, while you're trying to attune yourself to the other side, the spirit world, you do notice that this place do have ley lines. They're very faint, and some of them are dormant, almost useless unless you're a very powerful wizard. But you do sense a nexus. A nexus that is more towards the inland in Manhattan, or Mad Haven as you know it.
Let's go that way.
But it's not nearly the size of the nexuses you usually encounter.
We're going to follow the ley line.
Also sense that there are presences in this place, not where you are, but the world around you. You get the sense of something watching. Something always watching. But you've been object reading, attuning, and trying to fit yourself into a banner. And in the meantime, Remy, you've been going through a lot of places that has mainly been tools, but you finally found some overalls. You find five pairs of them, so there's enough for everybody. Not necessarily everybody's size, but still.
What kind of tools? Well, we have a shapeshifter. What kind of tools did I find?
Mainly normal tools like, hammers, saws, drills.
Well, I don't have any weapons, so what can I use and acquire that might help prepare me? Like a hammer, you said?
A hammer would probably be a good weapon either way because, yeah, it hurts.
And what else? You said a saw?
There is a saw that's pretty hard to use as a weapon,
Yeah,
but you can try.
We use to cut trees. We could have a tent or some kind of. Right now we have nothing.
There's screwdrivers.
Well, if I could put the screwdrivers in my little overall pockets, I guess I'm a maintenance worker. Hey, I have the skills to be a maintenance worker, so.
You fill up with the proper tools and some extra tools that you just think you'll probably use at some point. If nothing else, than weapons.
Well, and I bring my spoils back up to the group and let them have at it.
Cool. In the meantime, as Illustra is the only one not really doing anything, Illustra, would you please make me a perception test?
Sure. Here. I don't think I have bonus perception. No. Okay. Nope.
Definitely not. Definitely not. You are very impressed by your new toga, and your perceptions are drawn to the apparently high fashion of this.
I done good.
Make sure all the glittery parts
Something
are,
like that.
are in the right places.
Excellent. Well, then nothing really happens until Remy gets back up and reveals his spoils of tools and overalls.
Yeah, I say, hey guys, maybe these screwdrivers can be filed down to a stabbing device. I have a hammer, so we're not unequipped, and try out some of these clothes. We might be able to blend into wherever we're going. These are mechanical clothes, so we're gonna have to talk and act like a mechanic. I'll break them
Phoenix,
down with some lingual.
Felix starts putting on the overalls at first by tying the legs around his waist before realizing that's not how you're supposed to wear them.
Oh, these are pants.
White people pants.
I'll put on the overalls, and not having any idea of technology, I'm just going to be a mute if we run into anyone.
I go to Illustria and I hand her a pair. I say, hey, I'm real sorry about your ferret.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Everything has to eat. I hope it can survive.
Oh, he'll do okay.
But now you are all dressed in overalls and armed to the teeth with tools.
Follow the ley line.
Well, at first it seems to be leading out of Coney Island Park, so it's probably a good idea to follow that way for now. As you move along, you see more signs of, well, people that used to be here. There's some garbage left behind here and there, some posters. Few more of these newspaper wrappings just flying by. One of them says Alphabet Soup Conspiracy.
Is it all 2002 related?
This is all 2002, yes, but this one seems to be later than the first one, about a month later. But, you may all please roll me either detect ambush. Well, let's start with the people who have detect ambush and then get on with the perception.
Yeah, it's me.
That'd be me too.
Which is... Oh no. Why are you broken? Why is my sheet broken? What happened?
I do not know why you're
-7, plus
All of my values change. Or what the...
2 plus 3 is 5. So I'm like in the 50s, 60s. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
I made it.
seems nice.
Okay, well, 36, 41, 44, 45, 7. I think I have a 47, but my sheet, I have it auto-calculating, but my calculate section broke. That's weird.
Let's do a percentile and see what happens.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
No, that probably is not enough, no matter your skill bonuses.
Mhm.
Well, Remy, as you walk along, you do feel slightly unearthed as you sense that you are slowly being surrounded by something that's moving very stealthily. Not only one being, but several. You're muted.
Do we have a map I can look at?
Well, I have a map of the current place you're on. Just a minute.
I let them know discreetly.
I'll just reveal where you are at the moment. Let's see. This far. And see that this is...
Fixed it.
this. And if you all put your icons on the far left of that map.
I have no idea how to put icons down.
Oh, I can do it then.
Yeah, I think once you put them on, we can move them, but I think you gotta put them on there for us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, no, that Demetrius. No, not today. Yes, somewhere else.
You click on your character name and drag it over and drop it in the map.
And here. And Remy, you already there. Cool.
So can you ping us where we are?
You where your icons are at the moment, actually. So.
I don't have permission to drag or the icon over.
That's odd. I should have given you permission. I'll just check. Edit.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Can
inept when
be
it comes
edited
to
and
role-playing.
controlled. Oh, it says you can edit and control it.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it and it's not.
I'll move you along as we go along. It's fine for now.
Can you ping where this disturbance is coming from? This
Yes,
disturbance of
indeed I
sorts?
can. Indeed I can. From over here and over here.
I didn't see that. Can you do that again?
Yeah. And here.
Nothing happened when you did that.
Barbarian logic. Yeah,
Oh,
barbarian logic. Go left. So the one to the forward
Yeah.
and to the left. I'll go that way. I'm the scout. I take point.
did that work?
One more
I
time.
Yeah,
saw
I-
pings.
I was seeing the pings too.
Seeing them.
Okay, yep. Yep. All right, so I guess I want to head towards this area and find cover.
Sure.
I'm not used to being vulnerable. I don't really know what it means, so I'm just walking forward at the commotion.
So over here kind of thing?
Yeah. Yep, just walking forward.
And here. Where do you want to go? Here.
I guess I will join. Excuse me. Felix?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll join Felix up close to the front. I mean, I'm also not used to being vulnerable.
I'm
Illustra?
vulnerable all the time, so. I'm used to Remy kind of running off and doing his thing, so I'm gonna just kind of stick behind the other two.
So
Yeah.
around here. Excellent. Well, as you get to that part, Remy, actually make me a prowl roll to see how well hidden you are.
That'll do.
And the wrong thing. Yeah, definitely. You are a ninja.
Weapon X Super Spy.
Oh yes, like a shadow you are. Well, as he disappears, which is maybe a little bit unnerving for the rest of you, but hey, he's pretty good at that. So, light is being lit as great projectors turn on in the areas from the noise. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Welcome
Not
to our
really.
town. It's quite the best.
As you see, quite a lot of very strange, but definitely not human beings. Most of them on all four, but even though they're humanoid, they seem to be, totally clad in black metal armor. All of them but one, who seems to be the leader, who is in black armor, but also have a cloak and several horns. I will show you the pictures of these things. In roll 20.
Stay off the grass, sign your shoes, wipe your face.
Oh, we lost Dave. Let's just wait a minute. Oh,
Sorry about
cool.
this.
Do like is.
But you see a lot of the colored creatures, and then the black and white, only one of them trying to not really surround you as much as spread out to be able to attack you en masse, it seems.
Hi.
So they noticed
What's
us? They noticed the group?
They don't seem to be noticing you.
But they noticed the group.
They look very directly at the rest of the group.
All right.
Hi.
But they weren't trying to hide, so
Where's the map of the tattoo?
I'll just go back to the map, so you can see where you are.
There we go. Thanks. Okay. And
But as they reveal themselves, the leader looks around you and with a very strange voice that kind of seems metallic in nature. What do we have here?
I'm
A
Felix.
great prize for the Night Lords. Take them, my hounds.
Where are you taking us?
He apparently doesn't want to answer you that, and the hounds run towards you. Now, Remy, as you are not noticed, do you want to do anything while this is happening before initiative?
So I'm looking at the map, and are all these people in this? Can you see this area I'm highlighting?
Try again.
Well, I'll ping it. This area.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There's all these people in that area.
Yep.
I can see them.
Those are all hounds. Yeah, definitely.
And then there's all.
I'll just reveal them.
And then there's all people in this area, right?
Exactly.
Since I'm here, what can I see in these areas?
In just a minute, I'll just go up so I can see where you are. Try clicking again.
So where I'm at?
They're up there.
Yeah.
It seems like a broken down, ride. I can't get the word into my head at the moment.
Roller coaster.
But it's, thank you.
So maybe there's like something I can use as a staff, something sharp. Maybe there's something that can pull from the wreckage that gives me a better advantage at these creatures.
Oh, you definitely something blunt. Something sharp might be a bit hard to because you'll have to rip it off, but something blunt and heavy, definitely.
No, I want something sharp and pointy and long, like a spear.
No,
Stab.
not re- well. If you use an attack, once we get into initiative, you can probably pry something loose.
Then that's what I want to do.
Cool. Well, that was a small spoiler. Initiative.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Duloc is the perfect place.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have a bonus to initiative. Don't believe. I'm sorry about that.
Remy, you don't have any bonuses, do you?
Wah wah.
Here. Keep opening the wrong page. Yep. And the Illustra has a 13. And oh, very nice chance. And I will also roll. The hounds are apparently very slow. And so is their master. They don't they're not in a hurry. They don't think you can do anything to them, really. They don't know one of you's a dragon. Oh. Felix is definitely first with a 22. What do you want to do?
So he called them hounds. Are they actually hound-like, or are they just being called hounds?
They do seem mostly human in their appearance. I'll just bring us back to the pictures of them.
Just
so
making
you
sure.
And by the way, Jules, add 2 to my roll. I completely blanked that I have a +2 initiative. I thought I did. I just was looking in the wrong section of my stat sheet.
That is done. They look mostly humanoids, but they seem to be running on all fours, like hounds. And they don't seem to have, attacking with a lot of intelligence.
Well, I was thinking about using the spell Repel Animals, but I think I'll just go with Fear instead. Gives me a horror factor of 16.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming double
They do not
cost,
seem
but-
to be. They do not seem to be scared at you at all.
What?
Not in the slightest.
Those sons of guns.
Well, to be honest, they look like they've seen worse.
Not scared of a horror factor 16.
Are these
Some
undead?
scary shit.
Sorry,
Do
Remy?
they look undead?
No, they move. Well, you're not sure. They look more armored, like supernaturally armored. You would say, in your experience, they move too fast for most of undead you've seen so
Alright.
far. Maybe
Because I
vampires.
know that my fear factor didn't work on undead, so.
Well, automatons and stuff like that, it wouldn't work on. They have to have a mind. But maybe they seem to have, well, be animal anyway. So, that gets us to Illustra. You see these very strange but very scary looking creatures jumping towards you, and they don't seem to be wanting to be your friends.
Okay. So what I'd like to do, because they're not quite within range of me to use my bubble yet, but I'd like to basically hold my action and wait until they're within range, so that I can capture as many of them in a energy bubble as possible.
Do you remember how big is the
It
energy
is
bubble?
30 feet diameter.
Okay, cool. Well, just mark off the... Actually, do me a strike roll now, then we know how well you do with the point.
Well, actually, it says they have to dodge at a -6 as the saving throw for it.
Oh, well, I will also make a dodge, but just how well you place it to how many
okay,
you get in there.
All right, let's see here. What's my strike then? I get 2 for that. Okay, 4. Ooh,
Very nice. Excellent.
it's my one good roll for the night, fellas.
Let's hope not, but still a really good start. Kia, your turn.
Okay, my turn. So there's like a energy globe that's engulfing the hounds.
Not quite yet. She's holding it. It's just so we have the results when it gets to that turn. It's not that turn yet.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Can I do my fire breath while in human form?
Oh yes, most certainly.
Okay. Let's see.
You can even do it in mouse form. It's amazing.
Yes. Fire breath. Okay. So 100 feet range. I want to move up so that the furthest of the hounds is 100 feet away from me.
Sure, that's... Well, actually, I think... Is that where you are at the moment? You could reach this one, I think.
Okay. That's the furthest.
No, that's the closest, actually.
I'm
you
trying
want to wait
to,
until the...
Yeah, I'm trying to maximize my spread.
Well, yeah. Actually, I'll just do some dodge rolls. Well, do me a strike roll anyway. You'll hit no matter what. But again, to see how many of them and how precise your cone of death is.
Strength, okay, or strike +3.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Do me damage, but please remove 1d6 from...
Oh my. It's no bueno. Not bad for the roll.
So 13 SDC. Excellent. Good. Good. Well, Remy, you had a 4, so it's the Hound Master just before you, and then it's you. So,
Does it look like I hurt them, or?
we'll get to that once it gets to that
Fair
turn,
enough.
because you also ready it just so I have everything at the same time. But for now, the Hound Master, as he is called, the caped dude, steps over here and waves his hands about. And I would like Felix to please give me a save versus magic.
Okay. 11.
No. No. You are befuddled. You now have a -3 to strike, parry, and dodge.
I'm really susceptible to mind spells.
Yes, it's your greatest enemy. Well, that gets us to Remy, because the hounds rolled a 1. You're muted.
Yes. So I guess I want to run towards the group over here and try a fear factor myself.
Sure. Do you want to go up close and personal, or just so they can see
I
you?
want to. Well, if I can, I don't see what's going on in above me, but if I could stay out of the radius or sight of this thing.
That's gonna be tough. He's
Okay,
kind of have a great
yeah,
overview where he's
I want to
standing.
run to about here and do it. Do you see me paint?
Well, he'll be able to see
That's
you,
fine.
but they will be between you and him.
Well, that's fine.
Okay,
So
sure.
I want to run there and try fear factor. I have I think it's 14. Yeah.
Yep. I'll just do a roll. No. They don't seem to be scared of you
Okay.
either.
So is that my action, or is that a run, or is that?
Yeah. With your run, that is
Okay.
your action. If you stood still, you might be able to do something else.
Well, I mean,
but
I am intangible at this point, so you know.
yeah. So that leads us to the hounds and all of the saved up actions, which might not have as great as effect because most of them will stay with you, Remy, but see these ones over here will go to about here before you're flaming them. And these two will be here. Illustrator, you want to bubble those, or the ones that are also being flamed
I'll.
before they move on?
I will. I guess I'm gonna bubble the other one. If I see that the flame's going out, I'm probably gonna bubble the other ones because
Cool.
I feel like the ones that are being attended to are being attended to.
Then there erupts a bubble around the two. I will draw a bubble. That is a horrible bubble, but it will encircle both of them.
Can I ask out of game question? Doesn't Illustria have an initiative towards anyone who uses magic towards her, or if she can like block it by putting points into it or something? So that
yes.
attack that was going towards Felix, wouldn't she be able to minimize it or deflect it?
Oh yes.
Okay. And that happens automatically, correct?
No.
Oh, yeah, I think I was reading it does.
She has to affect the PPE that is directed towards other people.
Right, but that's an instinct. That doesn't happen. She doesn't have to see it happen. It just, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember the rules correctly, it just happens instinctually.
Oh well, we've been playing it the other way, so we'll keep doing that for now. But you can if you want to. Last use your attack for that. Of course.
I think at this point we should just roll what we got so far. I don't want to go retro on anything,
Cool.
And I don't have that much PPE left or ISP left because we never rested after the last battle.
Well, that leads us to the fire breath, which will burn some of the hounds. It does seem to have an effect. It's hard to see how much of an effect because most of it looks like it kind of melts the armor a
Right.
bit. And you don't know if it just hurts the armor or the actual creature, but they do recoil a bit like it hurts. However, they will go on through the firestorm. And hit you.
They'll hit me.
Oh, yes. You can parry. Oh my god. Well, a 22, a 22, and a 12.
Okay. Yeah. So does parry take up an action? I can't remember.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, I will try to parry then. So 3 parries.
Yes.
I'll just simply do it your way. And my parry is a +5. Here we go. Ah! Okay. So,
Well, you parried one of them.
yeah, 18, 17, 6.
So you parried one. So you will get hurt twice.
Ow!
Just roll it all at once. 38 points of what is now SDC damage.
Yes.
But it is your MDC going
Yeah, I
down.
know. That actually was like 10% of my hit points.
Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Well, the 3 other hounds standing near Rembrandt will try to hit him, but, yeah, they can't hit face people, so they will just go through you a lot. Really? No, nothing really happens to you. They seem quite frustrated by this, to be honest. Yep. Well, that gets us to the top again with Felix.
I don't know what a karate punch is. But I can do one. Yeah.
Native American karate.
Yeah, it says can perform a karate punch, but I don't see where it says what a karate punch is.
Oh, that's a D6 punch on top of your other damage.
Right.
On top of my...
I know that. Yeah, I've just gotten with one of my player characters, so I know that.
All right. Well, then I will be punching one of the ones that hurt my friend.
Yup. Man,
I'm very
you
much
only have a
befuddled.
+1 to hit?
I'm very much befuddled.
Oh yeah, your befuddlement. That's why you only have a +1. Right. I'm not gonna even try to parry that. Nothing happens. You strike the air. Which gets us to Illustra.
Okay. So my bubble has those 2, right?
It seems like they're in capsule
Okay.
for now, yes?
And that's got 75 points of damage on that, so that should hold them for a little while. I'm gonna see if I can sing these guys to sleep.
It's worth a try, I guess.
Well, I have my psychic ability to induce sleep, but I'm gonna combine it with my singing ability.
Yes, yes. You do realize that induced sleep gives them a plus to their save, right?
Well, I mean, it's all I got.
It's meant for anesthesia. Yeah, sure.
Is that an area effect or is it?
Nope. Just one. But hey, if it works, it actually is pretty good. It's just they have a pretty good save for that. But I'm gonna try and make that save. I could roll a 1. You've seen this happen before. I don't. They save with the bonus. It should be enough. So unfortunately, it doesn't work. You don't have to. No, actually, roll the singing just to see how beautiful that actually
Sure.
sounds while we're fighting.
Got a little battle hymn going on here. Quiet one though.
La.
All right, and then I need.
Something Celtic?
Get your drum.
There we go.
Thinking more Lizzo.
Well, that seems like it's pretty good.
Pretty singing.
Well, baffled as you all are by the situation, at least the music's good. in this world. It seems a little less bleak, a little less lonely. You handle this. You've handled worse before. I mean, this is just black-clad, weird, supernatural creatures. The Illustra's singing. Everything should be fine. Which leads us to Kia.
All right. I'm going to move down to the square that's to the left of the hound that's right below me.
This one?
Up.
This one.
Up one.
Up one from there.
There we go. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try to fire breath those three again.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll just...
And,
Well, do me strike roll
Yep.
just to see how, if you fit all of
right.
them.
And just reminder, my strike is +3 on all these.
Yep.
Bap, bap.
Well, one of them hits. No, it's a ranged. None of them hit. Well, it's fire breath, so it usually just hits. So actually, just one of them will be hit. Give me some damage for the one of them.
With the +3, that's a 9 and a 6.
That's true. With 9, so one of them I do actually. But only one of them.
Okay. That puts again on the damage. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, take off one of those Ds. Since I'm only down to 3d6. I'm sorry.
So let's just take the 2 off because it's the last die. So that's 6. Yep.
Blah.
Well, one of them is a bit more melted.
We're just not having a good combat.
No.
You're not.
They do seem rather tough. I mean, it's only armor melting so far. They don't seem to be losing any limbs or anything. But that leads us to... Well, the Master. Very annoyed that none of you are dead yet. Especially annoyed that apparently the Hound can't do anything to Remy. So he's gonna say a lot of weird words that none of you really understand. You don't really know what he's doing unless you make me a law magic roll.
Alright, I can do that. Just basic lore magic, not recognize symbols or recognize enchantment.
Recognize enchantment. And in Illustra, you can do the same thing.
What's that? What am I rolling?
Law magic.
All right.
Okay.
You don't have law magic, do you, James?
Nope.
Why?
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Very nice for both of you. Well, you both notice that this is a summoning spell. He is summoning something probably dark. And evil. And not at all your friend. But that gets us to Remy.
Alright. I shout out loud. I say, hey, we could have been in Laszlo. I try my fear factor on this group.
You go boo. Yes?
Yes.
Well, that might actually work for this time. Yeah, that's enough, even with their bonuses. You had a 14,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Well, they do step back a bit. They don't seem to be running away in terror, but they hiss at you while keeping a bit of a distance, but still look at you.
Alright, so that's not going to work. Alright.
So... the hounds will lose an attack because they failed the horror factor. So they will not do anything. Well, the three of them won't.
As a movement, can I back up?
Yeah,
I
sure.
want to get
definitely.
out of visibility. Can I find what do you call it? Cover.
Well, the nearest cover is probably the old stall over here. Yeah.
I want to be right there.
You can definitely do that.
Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. What
Cool.
am I looking at anyway?
So-
Is this some kind of cell cage?
No, this is a stall. It seems like a shooting tent.
A what?
A shooting
What is
tent.
that?
Oh yeah, you know, a tent where you shoot at ducks.
Oh, okay. Oh, carnival. Okay, thank you.
No worries. Well, the other hounds will do something. 2 of them will hit a barrier they can't see. Those 3 will go like this, and 2 of them will hit their favorite target, the dragon.
Not me.
They seem like they're making progress there. And you will have to parry me a 15 and a 24.
Okay. Hang on a second. Parry is +5. Alright, so slash roll. Okay, so roll 2 parries.
Yeah.
Okay, +5 on the d20s. Yeah.
So 16 and 14. The 16 is enough, the 14 is not. So you parry one of them.
Okay.
15 damage.
Okay. 50.
And one of them will hit Felix.
Can
Do I
I,
have a penalty on my parry?
Yes, -3.
can I tell that these guys should not be able to be hurting me this much?
Yes. Well, yes and no, because you do sense some sort of magic from
Okay.
them, so they might be able to hurt you quite badly, but it does seem like it hurts more than it usually would.
Right.
They do hit you, Felix. For 14 points of SDC damage.
Yeah, I'm already pretty injured from prior fights here.
How low are you at this point?
33 out of 95. Well, now I'm at
Pretty
29.
hurt.
19 out of 95.
So down to hit points at this stage.
I don't have hit points. Everything just got rolled into an
yeah.
MDC, which I'm now
Right.
assuming is 1-for-1 SDC.
Yeah. So pretty bad is what you're telling me. Yes, these beings do seem to be hitting rather hardly. So, round 3. Everybody do me a perception check.
Okay, is this the third action of the round then?
Yes.
-3 to perception.
No, only your strike parry dodge.
Doesn't matter anyway. I rolled a damn 3.
I finally win a perception roll.
Well, yeah, both you and Elastra do notice something. What about Yukia?
Hang on, I'm double checking my perception bonus. Yep, that's what I thought it was. 20 plus 4. Wah, wah.
Well, both Elastra and Remy notice some movement coming. I'll have to reveal something before I can actually point at it for some reason. From north of here, moving slowly towards you.
Towards who?
Well, the fight, the group, the area.
Can I make
Not directly towards you.
Do I get any details, any shape, any size, any what am I looking at?
You notice, because it's pretty dark, that it seems to be 5 people slowly, but stealthily moving towards you.
Okay. I have X-ray eyes too, so anytime I have difficulty seeing, I can always revert.
We'll get to exactly that when it gets to your turn then.
Right.
Excellent. Well, we'll start again with Felix.
Karate chop!
Hiya!
I quit. Felix just lays down to die.
He's very
somewhere.
befuddled.
Your totem warrior is not at all at his best today.
Very befuddled.
The spirits are displeased. You're gonna have to do one hell of a
Yeah.
purification
There are
ritual.
no spirits. That's the problem.
Well, nothing happens. You hit the air again, once more.
Welcome to my world.
You at this point, Felix, just as a small consolation prize, you notice some graffiti where it says "Fight the Night," which you're doing. The night hurts a lot. So that gets us to Illustra.
I'm gonna say I think we should run away and regroup. And I'm gonna start heading away from all this.
In which
The
direction?
opposite direction.
Probably
So-
have the
so-
most
so
cover
over
up
here?
In the up in the roller coaster.
Yeah, back that way.
Cool. Would you like to do anything else? That's could do an action as
I
well.
don't know. No, I don't have anything else to do.
Does that count as a disengage?
She wasn't really engaged to begin with, so no one's gonna hurt her on her way over at this point, anyway. So that gets us to Kia.
Alrighty. Alright. I am just going to. Yeah, I'm just going to do a regular punch at the one in front of me. Ugh,
Well, it hits. Let's see
if he
if
parries.
it's parried.
Yes!
Woohoo!
So,
Give me some
full
damage.
strength, no subtraction.
No, it's your regular damage. Is just STC instead of NPC.
Right, that's what I figured. 3d6 plus 2.
Oh, remember your strength bonus, by the way.
Yeah, that's including everything
Okay.
in there. Wah.
11. That was the same one as before, so that's... You do seem some of the armor plates begin to buckle a bit, and you seem to be seeing some sort of skin beneath it. Well, not exactly skin, more like muscle, exposed muscle
Mm-hmm.
underneath this black armor. However, it's still standing. So that gets us to the master, who continues his summoning. You see a very small rift in space beginning to form. And that gets us to Remy. Now, Remy, you said you wanted to use your X-ray vision. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah. What do I see?
I will show you all the pictures. Well, I'm gonna explain then show. You see these 5 people that looks like people. Very regular looking people, really, when you think about it. Sneaking along, but once they get to the edge of the map, you see them all changing, appearing in different shapes, very monstrous, very odd looking people. And seems to be rushing towards the fight, not you. I will reveal a picture of these 5 very strange creatures.
Okay.
These.
And you can react before they rush in.
I don't
Remy?
like this dimension.
Yeah, it's time to get the hell out of here. Illustra has it right. I'm not asking anymore. I'm just gonna do it. Can I have the map, please?
Yep.
All right. Can I make it from here to where Illustra is?
How much is your speed?
I think it's not that bad. Speed is 16.
Then you can get to around here.
Okay, now I'm looking at Felix. I know he's been getting hit. Does he look like he's still standing, or does it look like he's on the ground for the count?
I'm bloody.
Well,
But you're still standing?
Still standing.
All right.
Bloody.
All right, I said I'm enjoying Lustria. I'm getting out of here.
cool. Actually, if you use your entire turn running, I gather, Remy, other than talking, then you can get to Illustra. Cool. Well, that gets us to the hounds.
Okay.
The hounds.
So, since I'm out of actions now, I'm going to do my bioregeneration natural ability.
Oh, you only have 3 attacks.
Yep.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you can do that now.
Yep.
That's fine.
So that's slash 1d4 times 10. 40. Okay, I'm almost back to full health.
Well, let's see. You are being hit twice with a 15 and a 17. Sorry.
Okay.
I can't hit. I can't get it today.
So slash roll 2d20.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, actually, because one of them was a natural 20, I'll say you parried both of them. I'm totally cool with you just swiping them both away.
yeah.
Good roll.
Yeah. Good timing, too. So, Felix, one of them will also try to hit you. No. Baffled by his 2 friends who were swiped away by this strange creature, he apparently looks the other way and hits the ground instead of you. Which, let's face it, is a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, it is at this point that I'll just go back to the pictures of the 5 very strange people. As they rush onto the scene and apparently begins to attack the hounds. While exclaiming, the angel-looking bound woman-ish exclaims, "Is that any way to treat out-of-town guests? Really?" And they begin fighting. It seems that the hounds immediately begin to concentrate on these 5 monsters. So I will now give you the option of actually just leaving the fight if you want to, or staying in the fight.
Fight.
I'm leaving.
I haven't gained any honor in this fight yet. None.
There's no honor in death. I'm leaving.
He does have a point. Well, what about you, Kier?
I'm following my friends. We need to get out.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
group that's leaving.
I'm gonna say grab him and also try to grab Felix and drag him.
I don't recommend it. I'm in blood rage at this point.
Well, there's ways around that. We want to do any? Well, we're actually kind of not in the combat, but out of the combat at least for a couple of
I
rounds
still
while
have
they're
3
duking it
attacks.
out.
These things aren't getting away from me.
Okay, well, actually give me the 3 attacks because they're gonna concentrate on the other people and just parry you, while the 6-armed man is fighting the one who's fighting you as well.
16, 12, 14.
Yep. While the other teammate is trying to discuss how to pull you away from this suicidal battle. No, yes, and no. So 2 hits.
Oh, I guess I do get to use my strength bonus now. I wonder what that is.
Oh, yes, indeed. Remember your strength bonus. It's rarely used.
So I would do 3 dice 6, but with the karate punch, that means I can do 4 dice 6. And with a strength of 20, that gives me another plus 5. Much honor to be gained.
Very much honor to be gained. 40 damage. Well, again, armor buckles. It does seem to be rather harmed by this, especially because it is also harmed by 6-armed floaty guy who you apparently see has no legs. He's floating. So, as the party, well, except for Felix, decides what to do about Felix, and staying a bit out of the fight and trying to, well, run a bit away while seeing what they can do. And these 5 monsters are tearing into the hounds, and the hounds are trying to tear into them. It seems like a rather one-sided battle at this moment. The monsters seem to be having the upper hand. The unique monsters seems to be having the upper hand. And it does seem like the hound master who was trying to summon something is slowly trying to leave the battle as well. While you're thinking about how to resolve that situation, let's have a small break. I need to go to the bathroom anyway. All the beer. 5 minutes, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
saying, as the monsters, the unique monsters, are ripping into the not so unique monsters, with apparently the help of a very wounded totem warrior who does not want to lose face. What do the rest of the party do about this situation?
I still
thought-
think we should. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I thought we disengaged, but go ahead.
Oh, you have disengaged. You're standing a bit away. You can run if you want to, but you see that Felix is still. If you wanted to try and pull him out for some reason.
Can I take cover?
My honor might summon the spirits,
Can I take cover?
and if the spirits return, so does my strength.
Can I
Sorry,
take
Michael?
cover and observe how are they fighting these creatures? How are they contending with them? What type of arsenal are they using? What kind of tactics are they using?
Well, mainly ripping apart.
Bare hands?
The guy
With their bare hands, these things are fighting these creatures?
most of them. The guy with the gun in his head is using his gun. Bullets are erupting from it. But other than that, yes, they are using, well, claws and bare hands. They seem to be doing rather well. But very wild fighting. No discipline, no military training. This is street fighting. Definitely. Illustra and Kier, you want to do anything?
Felix is still in battle.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go back up to Felix, and I'm going to punch where he's trying to punch.
You're going back into the battle? Cool.
Yeah.
Illustra?
Oh Lord. I guess I'm gonna find some place to kind of take cover and see what happens here.
Well, Remy disappeared in that direction. Maybe that's a good direction to take cover.
As long as I can still see what's going on.
Oh yeah. Well, it's apart from the dark places, but the lighted places definitely. The fight is very obvious. So I'm gonna make one attack against each of Felix and Kier because they're mainly gonna concentrate on the other ones, but they are gonna get a punch in now and then because they're not just gonna let you just stand and poke them.
Am I still
So-
befuddled?
Let's see. It's the second round. You get another save.
14.
That is enough.
Aha!
You are no longer prompt. So, well, probably not a hit against you. No. You definitely parry the hit.
Spirits are returning.
Ah, Kia, however, you are not so lucky. I rolled a natural 20. You want to try and parry a natural 20?
It's always worth a shot.
Yeah. It's a free attack. I mean, Kia?
All right. I'm going to, like I said, punch whatever Felix
you
is
need
punch.
you need to parry a natural 20.
Oh.
I hit you with a natural 20.
Ah, okay.
Felix is back, baby.
No. Well, you are, but that's not gonna parry it. So I'm gonna give you double damage.
Yeah.
So 42 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
But other than that, it does seem like, with your help, that these hounds are quickly put down, so to speak. There is no sign of the master. And as the last hound is crushed by the six-armed floaty torso guy, they just stop fighting and look at you in wonderment.
Hi, I'm Felix.
Hello, says the winged woman. I'm Dirge.
Hi, Dirge.
You're not from around here, are you?
No. The Ferris wheel brought us here.
The Ferris. Right. Are you by any chance responsible for the surge of magic power we sensed from this area?
Like 25 minutes ago?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, probably.
Right. Good. We should probably get out of here. They'll send more.
I'm good with this. Let's go, guys. I regained my honor. The spirits were slightly with me at the end.
Didn't we just clear the area?
Oh, well, there's no more hounds. But they will send more. The Night Lords have a lot of people.
Okay, so is he?
Time to move.
What do you know about this Night Lord? Is he controlling this region?
I can tell you this while we're walking, if you don't mind. Says Sturge.
Remy, they look creepy.
Yes.
Yes, we did. It's not. We're very nice people.
Yeah, I'm not used to following strangers where they want to take us.
Yeah.
I'm following them.
I know.
Hey, Jules, can I reset my health back to normal since I'm regenerating 1d4 times 10 per melee round?
Yeah, you will regenerate before anything violent happens. But they do seem to be leaving the area. Felix apparently is following them. Is everyone else following them?
Yeah, but I stay like far behind, not too behind, but just enough to if they react or do something odd, I have time to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Remy.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, they leave the amusement park looking thoroughly around their surroundings and seem to be heading towards a closed shop. A dress shop, it seems. Would you please stand guard for a bit? We might be making some noise with this one.
Sorry? What was said?
They ask you to look to keep guard while they're doing something.
Okay.
Apparently something that'll make noise.
They're going into the shop?
They're looking at the window at this point.
Can I scan the shop and see?
I'll
Sure.
look around.
You'll see a dress shop, basically a closed down dress shop. A lot of mannequins, a lot of mirrors, a desk.
Any heartbeats, any skeletons, any moving parts, any moving bodies?
Any real gaudy dresses?
A lot of gaudy dresses, no movement parts.
This would be a nice place
against
for
the
you to
window.
dress up. Yeah. Got some clothes in there for you.
Apparently, the strange-looking, elongated neck guy, let's call him that, with the red head, goes towards the window and punches it.
I could have just went inside and unlocked the door.
Oh, we're used to making it basically just the hard way, but nice to know, says the man with the elongated neck from a mouth you can't really see.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of built for stealth. What happened here? Where did you guys come from? What happened here, and how long has it been?
And I'm gonna run and start trying on dresses.
As you start to do that, and Dirge is doing something to a mirror that apparently takes some time, the elongated neck guy, who introduces himself as Ted.
Hey, Ted.
Hello.
Bob.
Explains to you, very fast that, a couple of years ago, something weird happened in the sky. It was night everywhere at once for 24 hours. Everyone went crazy. Started burning down stuff and said it was the end of the world. And then some shitheads got into politics and kind of won the presidency and basically made America fascist. I mean, let's face it.
I figured.
Curfews, death penalties for pretty much everything. Stuff like that. We're from
America?
So
Yeah.
everybody's been executed? Is that why no one's around?
No, it's just a curfew mainly.
So there are people?
There are people. Yeah.
What kind of do
Some.
you guys have radios
Sorry.
like AM, FM?
Oh yes, most definitely.
Do you have CBs in long range, short range radios?
Yes, I'm not an expert, but I
Have you
think
seen
so.
computers?
Yes.
Is it something you interact with by touching, or is something you voice commands? Is it something that you and you? How often do you encounter it? Is it something that's popular, or is it something that's scarce?
Well, there was a lot of questions at once. The touch part seems a lot from something called Star Trek that we have. It's a show. We do use it quite a lot. We use something called a mouse and a keyboard. But yes, we use it pretty much every day. Well, most people do. We don't anymore because the government is watching and stuff like that. Well, Grid Reaper does. He points at the metallic skull guy.
And is everybody that's here looks like you? You said you've been here for a while. You've lived here. You're born here, right?
Oh yes, we're human. Well, we think we're human. It's a bit odd, really.
Well, you have wings. This one. Do you have?
Yes, we do have a human form, but
Oh, okay. So you look like me. You can look like normal, humanoid.
oh yes. Well, not like you exactly. We have our own what we were born as, really.
Can you show me?
Oh, well, sure, I guess. No problem.
And where did you get this change in ability to go back?
I was born with it, I think. It just kind of happened when I was a teenager.
Everybody's like that?
Nope, not at all.
Do you have scientists?
Well, there are scientists, but I don't know if there's any scientists among us. I mean,
The spirits have chosen you.
well, thank you. That's good, I guess. Spirits? What spirits? Sorry.
I have yet to meet the spirits of this land, but
There's no ghosts here? You don't believe in ghosts? You don't have spirits or astral bodies?
Oh. That's astral bodies. Definitely astral bodies.
Well, I turn into a
not
ghost.
all of them, but they
I
are
turn into a
allowed.
ghost and I say
Alright.
spirit.
Well, haven't seen any of your kind. Any can do something like that, but yes, astral bodies. There are psychics that can kind of go out of their bodies and stuff like that. Mages and
Okay.
too.
That would be a spirit body.
But yeah, if you mean them, yeah. Actually, we're taking you to one. Well, he's not in his astral body, but he can.
So
do
you
that.
have psychics. You don't have a medium? Someone who communicates with the dead?
Not anyone that actually does it as far
Well,
as
that's
I
what
know.
he kind of does.
Cool.
who?
I point to you.
I just revealed a picture of Ted as he changes back into his human form in Roll20.
What, the guy with the gray?
The completely normal guy with the beard.
Awesome. Okay, so you're kind of like a mutant, I guess.
But he changes back into the monster afterwards.
Now, how do you usually fight those creatures? Like, how does someone who doesn't have your ability fight a creature like that?
You can't really. That's kind of why we do it. Most of the normals are pretty fucked. After the Preservers took over and the Night Lords infiltrated everything, they're killing them slowly. We're doing our best, but that's not a lot
If
of
you
us.
haven't come along, we were pretty fucked too. So, thank you for what you did.
Hey, no problem. We're happy we could help. It's not our way. Always we get it in time, but the search of magic is not normal. Solomon wants to talk to you. That's kind of where we're going.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Where you from again?
I couldn't tell you. If I had my technology, I might be able to map it out, but I'm not from this world. I came over in a rift. That energy surge that you mentioned, seeing, was some kind of space and time split, and allowed us to come through from another dimension.
Okay.
I'm Felix of the Forefathers tribe.
Hello, Felix of the Forefathers tribe.
I'm Rembrandt Brown.
Hello, Rembrandt. So, from another world, and you don't mean the Shadowlands?
No, this is a different dimension. And the world that we came from, I wasn't even born on that world. I came from a dimension before that. So this has happened to me more than once. This is like the second time. I'm now a dimensional traveler, a spider. I go from dimension to dimension.
Damn. Well, I haven't heard of anything like that before, but it sounds fascinating.
I bet your scientists would know.
Things like that tend to happen around magical nexuses of ley lines.
Again, I wouldn't know. Solomon knows a bit more about that. I'm just kind of a grunt.
Well, if you can connect us to those kind of people, we need to have those kind of conversations for sure.
Oh, we're going there
Solomon.
now. You, as you have this conversation, you see that Dirge is finishing up her ritual. Those of you who know law magic can see that it is a magic traveling ritual of some kind. And she waves towards the mirror and say, "Well, let's go."
Wait, does this one look okay? And she'll come out with some kind of like prom-looking frilly dress.
You look very pretty, dear.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, then I guess we can go. Are you sure? I'm trying to find a mirror to look in.
Well, you are heading towards a mirror. She's pointing at a mirror,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's gonna be easy.
They're gonna love you at the ball.
Yes. But you see Grid Reaper, the skeleton guy, go towards the mirror and disappearing into it, and kind of get the gist that that's where you're going.
I'll do that.
So we're gonna walk through the mirror.
Sorry. It seems like it kind of absorbs everybody who goes through it, and just they disappear
Guys,
into it. You don't see them after
Stop,
they've
I'm
gone
trying to
in.
make sure I look all right.
So I ask them, I say, are we gonna stay on this dimension? Apparently, right? We're gonna walk through and we'll be on a different place, but the same dimension.
Well, sort of, says Ted. It's kind of parallel. It's called the Shadowlands. It's a place we can travel to. It's where the Night Lords are from, but they're pretty much in here right now, so it's pretty empty right now. So it's fine.
So we're going towards the Night Lord?
Well, where they used to be. Right now, they're concentrated on conquering the world, apparently.
But they wouldn't leave their home base unmanned.
Well, not unmanned, but it's quite a big city on the other side. Trust me, most of the troops out here. It's much less dangerous in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, as everybody goes through, you get a strange sensation of being liquid for a few seconds, and then appearing on the other side, which seems like a completely deserted version of where you just went through. No furniture, no signs of it being a shop, just the room formed for no apparent reason, the exact same with the exact same windows and stuff like that. And as you look into the streets, you see again, kind of like somebody made a model of the city. Just in full size.
Wow, you really meant parallel.
Yeah, we don't really know
It's kind of
why
like a shadow.
it goes
It's more
like
like a
this.
shadow realm.
Yeah, it is called the Shadowlands.
This is more of a shadow realm of what we just walked, where we just came from.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
As they lead you through the alleyways of this very deserted New York, you head towards another shop that you can't really see the purpose of, and enter. And you all feel a strange tinkle that you probably all recognize at this point as being a small teleportation spell. And you stand in what seems like, well, do you know those theme restaurants that are kind of Middle Ages, with a lot of cobwebs and stuff like that? It seems to be one of those, a little bit more horror themed than usual. But still, definitely meant to be cozy as well. And with open arms to receive you, there is a man. A man that looks... get over here. Like, why won't you... This...
Hi, I'm Felix.
Hello, and welcome to my castle. I'm Solomon. Felix, you say? And the rest of you?
My name is Rembrandt Brown.
Hello, Rembrandt, and yes,
I'm Lustra.
Illustra. Oh, and a dragon! I haven't seen one of yours for age. You are quite welcome. What is your name, sir?
My name is, well, everyone calls me Kier. It's
Okay.
simpler.
One of those names. Yes, I quite understand. It is an honor. I think it's been at least 3 decades since I last saw one of you.
Dragons were here once in this universe?
No, but I have been elsewhere in my travels.
You're a slider.
They call me a mirror master.
Now, quick question. The method that was used to get us here, can we use that at will, or do we need one of your friends to assist us?
Oh, you mean
Walking through the
the
mirror.
travel into the... that needs help, unfortunately, from my associates. Everything went well.
I say under my breath so Illustria can hear me. I say, so we're trapped.
But you are quite welcome, of course.
I'm sopping up blood with tatters of my overalls.
You seem like you're in quite a state, sir. Have you been fighting?
More than a little.
Yes, it does seem so. You should probably have someone look into that. Anyway, he continues on while you see that Ted goes to find a first aid kit and begins to bind your wounds.
This is a
He
new
doesn't
feeling.
seem like his...
Usually they just heal on their own.
Oh, how intriguing! Well, I sensed about a couple of hours ago, which is why I sent my associates, this great surge of magical energy. Something I haven't felt for quite a long time. You see, this world is kind of sealed from the rest of the Megaverse. Something that's always annoyed me.
Oh?
Well, you said Megaverse. How many
Yes.
worlds have you been to?
Dozens, I would say.
And you're doing it by traveling through mirrors?
Mostly, I also use something called rifts, but
I'm quite familiar with rifts. There's many of them.
Have you ever been to my dimension?
I wouldn't know. Can you describe it?
Oh, I guess.
It's kind of like called Rift's Earth.
It's funny.
That's
As
kind
he's describing Rift
one
Earth
dimension.
or one dimension, I'm describing another dimension because we both have different places we're calling home. And this is
You both describe-
important later.
You describe both your Earths, and he's nodding and saying, well, it's not familiar. I have heard of this kind of nexus point. Rift's Earth seems like a very boring name, but I haven't been there. Your Earth seems like something I have seen like that, but I'm not sure it's the actual same one. Superpowered beings, I have come across those, even worlds of them every now and then.
Is there a way you can take me there?
Well, not without knowing the exact dimension, really, and to be honest, it would be tough at the best of times. Like I said, we are in a conundrum at the moment, the Night Lords considered. However, if you aren't, any of you from here, it should be possible to slingshot you back, so to speak,
That
to where you came from.
would be good, because we have companions that we hope are still there.
Indeed.
Bless you.
I can do that if that is what you want. But however, sir, he looks at you, Remy. It seems like you want to go somewhere different. I'm sorry I can't help you exactly. However, I can maybe give you something that will help you in the future.
What are you offering?
Well, you see, most of the superpowered places with these beings I've been to has kind of shared the same nexi. I don't know if you have any training in magic?
No, magic is not my thing.
No. Then you. Sorry.
I just know things. I haven't really been trained.
No, I'm sorry. There's probably gonna need a trained caster to actually make any sense of this. But he folds out from his enormous library that seems like props for this theme restaurant a scroll that kind of looks like a star map with lines in between different star systems. It seems that way. This should lead you to at least the proper nexi. It could take a long while from there, but at least it's a starting point. You're muted.
What is an XI?
Well, you see, all of these realities in what we call the Megaverse is connected through a cobweb of, emotions, magic, and happenstance, really. And it is almost impossible to find one specific world. It's a drop in the ocean, really. You can kind of narrow it down by going to the nexi that are connected somehow. For example, the magic nexi seems to be interconnected. Worlds that would be described as fantasy, fairy tales and such, is usually quite interconnected, for example. And I have been to some of the super being worlds, and these are the nexi connecting to those, so it might help you. You're muted again.
He points out to where these super being nexis are. I can find on the map.
He does point out to some of the circles and lines. It doesn't really make any sense to you, but you can remember where he points, so you can give on that information if you want to.
I asked him, what is this ring?
Looks at it. Well, it's magic. Not anything I've seen. Very strange magic. It seems very chaotic. Very almost evolving.
I say I wish I was home. Just because I haven't tried that.
He looks at you intensely, almost like he actually believes it might work, and goes, "Oh, no, it doesn't seem to be able to do that. Well, worth a try. That's the spirit, young man. That is how you get far in life, especially when it gets to magic. Try, and try again."
Okay.
So, do you want me to try this procedure of me slingshotting you? It will probably be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get my clothes or equipment, I have important things I need to get. You got people who's relying on us to get them home, and we have animals, companions. Yeah.
Huh?
Is there some way we can repay you for this generosity and kindness?
Don't really think so. You don't seem to have anything. Mighty magic artifacts would help us in a fight, but you don't seem to have any magic artifacts. And even if you did, you could probably use them yourselves, to be honest. None of you have any spells you can teach me, I gather?
No,
I can teach how to summon foxes.
Well, that's something. So you should probably hang on to that ring. It seems to be connected to you in some way. But thank you for the offer.
I also know fear and repel animals.
You, in other words, try to teach him your ways as quickly as you can, because it's just him taking quick notes and going, this seems very esoteric, but it's something to work from, I guess.
Yeah, of course mine involves shamans and hooting and...
Yeah, we don't really have those here. It's just the bookworms.
Is anyone injured?
Yep, I think Felix is very, very injured.
Okay. Hang on just a second.
He's very tired.
Yeah. I just remembered that I have the light healing spell.
Oh. Actually, you can you don't need to roll anything, because you can use that until he's healed, because Solomon has to to do some preparing. So that
Right.
actually fits pretty well.
I'm just checking to see the PPE cost.
If it seems like we're going to be having this conversation, doing this stuff for a while, I'm going to try to go someplace and just kind of chill out and meditate.
Okay.
Well, he does seem to have a library that's very cozy, so...
All right. So Julius, it's 6 PPE per casting with 1d6 STC healed.
You should be able to do that. If nothing else, he does actually have some reserves of PPE you can draw on, so it's okay.
Oh, I've got a lot
Okay,
of PPE.
I'm just wondering how much PPE I'm going to be expending on this casting. So basically, just however much you want to split the cost on.
If I can share the PPE cost for you, I'll use all of my PPE. I got 56 points left.
Actually, Solomon can transfer that. It's a Mirror Master spell to transfer stuff because of the duality and stuff like that. So actually, he can transfer it from you to Kier, so Kier can just use that PPE.
Okay, because I've got 79 still left. So.
How much do you have, Chance?
I am currently at 19 of... Well, I guess it's 19 of 70. So I need 51.
So,
Average of 4, that's going to be about 13 castings.
Well, I can give you power for 9 of those castings.
Okay, so let's see. 13
let's
castings.
just do it the average thing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, so if I'm going to do 4 castings, then that's 24. I'm down. Put me at 55.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, while you're doing that, and you're healing up and feeling much, much better, Felix, he prepares his ritual, which is much more recognizable to those of you who have magic, because this seems like a greater teleportation spell. Well, is there anything else you want to do before he attempts his teleportation?
How much time has
Thank
passed?
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About an hour.
I tell
And I don't think I can learn the teleportation spell from him.
No. What do you say? Sorry, Michael?
I tell them that we originally came over and we were supposed to be with a person, Dr. Forsyth, and keep an eye out for him in case he winds up here just displaced from the location that we ended up. There might be another track. Just keep an eye out. His name is Dr. Forsyth. He's a brilliant person, but he wouldn't survive in this world.
We'll definitely keep an eye out, and we should notice if it does happen. I mean, I noticed the minute you teleported here, which is also why we had to get you quite far away. I think the place is now a hotbed of Night Lord minions.
Yeah.
It's also Cole and Demetrius and Sophia.
Oh, you have more. We haven't noticed anyone, but we will keep our eyes out for them.
Okay, thank you.
No problem at all. If you are all ready, please form a circle and hold hands and sing Kumbaya. No, I'm just kidding. Just close your eyes and then be prepared. He begins chanting as the circle alights with magical energy, and you feel the energy of several statues and containers being drained into this to power this amount. And you feel your body being pulled magnetically towards the circle. Even if you were standing there already, you just get pulled to the middle. And then you feel a pull in your soul. And you understand what he meant by slingshot. You feel stretched and then released.
It's rather unpleasantly like being drunk.
Yes, exactly. Just ask a glass of water. You notice on your way there, with all the realities rushing by you again, that reality kind of makes this hiccup. And for just a moment, You're lying on the street, again of New York, very filled, a lot of lights, a lot of people. Well, squirrel people. All looking at you in awe and fear.
Hi, I'm
And- And from the sky, you see emerging great big power armors. That looks like this.
Did you say squirrel people?
Yes, yes, I did. Yes, indeed. And squirrel power armors coming towards you in great speed and with great malice. And then the hiccup kind of goes, and you're stretched again. And you find yourself on the floor of the device room. You don't know how much time has passed. Your equipment lies in a pile next to where you left it. Untouched as it seems, and there's no sign of Demetrius or Sophia. Or for that matter, Dr. Forsyth, for now. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Okay.
Very much.
Thanks all the cast and crew. And if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that follow button down at the bottom right hand corner. We will be back tomorrow for 9 p.m. To 11 p.m. Eastern Time for Tomb of Annihilation. Monday, I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I'm pretty sure we're going to do something, either like a Jackbox, Rift Tracks, or something on Monday night for whoever's available. And that'll be the normal 8:30 to 10 Eastern time slot. Tuesday, we've got Conan continuing from 6 to 8. Followed by the Billy F. and Wildstar show, 9 to 11 p.m. Wednesday, we'll continue Curse of Strahd, 8 to 10. Everything's different time zones for every show, so it's like... and then Thursday, we're back to Star Wars, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. And we'll be back this time next week for the continuation and find out where our friends went.